Hey, it's me, the manager again, here at the Gift of Mod Pie, ready to give you a review that's hopefully 20% less shabby than the last one I made. Because let's face it, despite the TLC I put in that thing, it was a total train wreck. Haven't ditched these temporary assets yet though. I haven't fully prepped my 2.0 vectors yet. Maybe in a couple videos, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm going to get this one thing out of the way right now. This episode is clearly meant to reference the Gift of the Mad Guy, but making the comparison is so cliche, I'm going to flat out pretend it never existed until the end of this video. So let's begin. I'm not going to say much about the opening scene on the train, other than it alludes to Rarity looking for a new boutique and a bit of foreshadowing to later in the episode. If you've seen it already, which you really should have if you haven't yet, you'll know what I'm referring to. After receiving a little background on Pinky's regular gifts with each of her sisters, Rarity is denied her chance to wander off and do her own thing. As it turns out, Pinky is looking for a rock pouch for Maud in an attempt to get a better gift for her sister than she gives Pinky for once. Doubt that will happen. After all, Pinky gets overly enthusiastic about anything she gets, and I doubt she can get Maud's stomach pie to bounce up and down with excitement like a party animal anytime soon. I also question why Rarity couldn't save everybody some trouble and just sew together a pouch for Pinky to give. I'll let this slide though, since it really is Pinky who should invest her spirit in Maud's gift, not Rarity. I don't think Rarity has a sewing kit on her either, except...
What? You didn't expect me to lay on the grass, did you?
I'll set that idea aside for now. Meanwhile, Pinky makes another ruckus, sets off her party cannon, and the going places montage begins. Statue of Pony, party cannon, and reject boutique. Wait a minute, that's not a boutique. That's an overpriced closet. And don't get me started about how that's not as low as you can go in terms of scraping the bottom of the barrel. If you really want the definition of scraping the bottom of the barrel, then you've come to the right reviewer. After all, I don't even have animation software to make proper reviews. Right now, I'm stuck using Game Maker Studio and Open Broadcaster software of all things to put these videos together. And don't get me started about these lousy manual controls. If you don't believe me, my editor can back me up on this. Right, editor? As troublesome as she can be sometimes, she's quite a darling. Oh, and that mic on the desk is literally one of the only two quality things I have to work with right now. No wonder I have such an awesome voice. Anywho, we skip over the ice rink and move right to the cafe. Rarity sticks around here to keep Maud busy while Pinky heads over to the pouch store. Except that it's closed. Honestly, I'm not surprised that Pinky can't get the pouch so soon. I mean, we haven't even gotten halfway through the episode, and... I said I was going to ignore the connection to the Gift of the Mad Guy for now, so I'm going to move on. With a... wow, that's a sundae so ridiculously big I'll have to bring out the alliterative finesse. With a super supreme... I need more S words for this, but I don't have the willpower to pull out my thesaurus. I'll just use Trismegistus. The insane size word that, by the definition I made up for it, trumps all other size words in existence, and there is absolutely no pony in existence in our lives, not even the gods and so-called Mary Sues who could do anything to change that. A word that only the manager can invent. Feels good to do that every now and then. So, with the Trismegistus sundae standing between Maud and Rarity and Pinkie Pie, Pinky panics about her lack of a present in a magnitude that couldn't be surpassed unless... I could try having her spend the night in a certain building with a certain rabbit, but then again she'd probably be the one tormenting Springtrap, what with her chatterbox nature and all. By the way, I wouldn't be surprised if Maud was aware of all the drama Pinky was going through by now. I mean, Pinky was by no means being quiet about it now, was she? So, the stoic fashionista and Cloud Cuckoo Lander triad goes searching around Manhattan for a Plan B gift for Maud, which comes to a head at the marketplace. Hi, Twicane, and hi... Oh, wait, that's the inspiration manifestation. Shadow Manager, get it! It's one of the things I need to grab before I rise to power. Anyway, after a joke about a crack in the ground, which Maud's rock jokes are starting to grow old by now, this pony shows up. Moving right along, Pinky arranges a trade with him, giving up the party cannon in exchange for the rock pouch. Not a comfortable trade in the least. Rarity questions Pinky's gloom, and in doing so, she expresses what Pinky is supposed to be like. And I knew it! Rarity is secretly as much as a reality liquefying party animal as Pinky is! This astonishing revelation also leads Rarity to a less astonishing revelation, that Pinky is one party cannon lighter than before. I'll hop over to right after the silly swap song, with Rarity being more anxious than Pinky and Maud to get the presents open? Huh. Pinky flat out shoves Rarity aside to reveal that this year's best gift ever is some humble confetti for Pinky's lack of a party cannon. I knew this was gonna happen. So Rarity accidentally clues Maud into Pinky's predicament with the kind of immature comment that only a pony like Pinky would give. More evidence. Oh, a nice try, Rarity, but making one hoof dirty isn't gonna save you from a pony like Maud. She's a bit like me in that regard, actually, except she trades out the snark for the deadpound. Regardless, with Pinky forced to bring her trade into the light, Maud heads out to get the party cannon back. Pony senses run in the family, apparently, which makes cheese sandwiches' cheesy sense all the more intriguing. So Rarity and Maud double-team and force the stallion to undo the trade. Hey, sorry. So, Maud brings an end to the silly one-sided gift competition, and Rarity presents what will become her third boutique. We'll get back to that in due time, by the way. Oh, and Pinkie Pie presents that next year introduces the PSSSDWR.
Pie Sister Surprise Swap Day?
With Rarity.
Oh! Oh! Why, that's the sweetest... Oh no, oh no.
Another round of mayhem is always welcome. Alright, let's deal with the gift of the Magi thing now. For those of you who don't know how this works, two characters give away a treasure for a gift for the other that adorns the other's treasure. That didn't really happen here though. For one, only Pinky gave up something to give Maud a present, and the party candy didn't exactly stay gone like it would have in the original story. Oh well, nothing to complain about really. Oh, I want to look at the dynamic between the three main characters before the end of the video, since I glossed over it last time. All three of the characters have their place, but I'd argue the focus is actually on Rarity. She's the one keeping Pinky from spiraling out of control, while herself crumbling to Maud. And don't get me started about the cachet of faces she provided. Pinky was where all the conflict piled up, and she had her moments as well, annoying all the ponies around her with her cannon and stumbling for a gift. The one thing that caught my eye from Pinky was her sobering up after trading away her cannon. I took a liking for her coming to terms with a loss she deemed necessary and pulling herself together afterward. Of course, when it gets brought up again, Pinky loses it again, showing that she hasn't just gotten over it in 5 minutes, because realistically it doesn't usually work that way. And then there's Maud. Her rock jokes may have become fossils after a while, but I appreciate her hints of emotion under that stone-cold face. Oh, I also like her seeing right past Rarity's failed facade and forcing her to address the issue. Though to be honest, I don't know how Rarity could even hide it from Maud. I mean, if I saw a friend swaying like crazy during their suspiciously specific denial, I would have seen right through it too. Altogether, they make a great team, with Pinky and Maud acting as opposite extremes with Rarity as a balance. Now that's out of the way, let's get straight to the summary. This was a pretty decent character episode for a trio. We saw a bit more to each one of them, more emotion to Maud, more stability to Pinky, and more of Rarity's chaotic side. It wasn't totally perfect, the aforementioned rock jokes were arguably overdone for one, but it was regardless a great episode, with plenty of fun moments and some fresh characterization. So that's episode 2 for me. Shadow Manager got me that buck while the camera was off. One puzzle piece set in place, but there are many other things to do. Edit out the corrupting effect of the inspiration manifestation, get a hold of the other magical powers, which will remain classified until I have them so no pony can get the jump on me, all the way down to the relatively mundane task of honing my video skills and expanding my presence in the community. Anyway, next time we'll go tackle on your marks and figure out what the 3 Crusaders do now that they have their cutie marks. I think I'm doing much better with my work on that one than this in my last video, so let's see if third time's a charm and things are better all around. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to come back for that. You can also click that thingamabob over there if you want to see the other video I have lying around. Just keep in mind that the quality ain't so good on that one. I'll just stick around here and keep honing my technique in the meantime. So let's see what kind of improvements I make. Next time, of course. See you then.